Behold, the reason why I can't park on my block.
Story time! So over the weekend, I performed in Leonard Bernstein's Mass. Now before we even get into this video, I have to tell you guys that this piece is awesome, but it's very, very unconventional. Like if you listen to it, it is Bernstein, like you can hear it, it's so like theatrical, like it is not a typical Mass at all. There is one point where I have to rip off my choir robe, come down off the risers, turn up, fall on the ground, and then lay there for 15 minutes. But anyway, in live performances, shit happens. There's a lot of moving parts, especially with this piece, and there's just a lot of room for things to go wrong. Really, if you ever want to see Murphy's Law at work, watch live theater. And during the first performance of the Mass, we had a rather large and awkward mishap. So I'm standing on stage with my choir, and we just finished this really hard section. And that section would always immediately lead into the next section, which would start with the kids' choir coming on and the choir would sing with them. And it was never more than like 2 seconds from when that section ended until the next one started and like the kids walked out. Like it was pretty immediate. So during the first performance, we finished this section, the orchestra finishes playing their little bit, and then the kids don't come out, and so Maestro, who's down in the pit, just kind of makes a little signal over to like the organ player and the people who are still playing, like, you know, just hold that note, just vamp it, like don't make this obvious. And then he gestures to stage left where the kids were supposed to come out, like, come on guys, come on. And the kids don't come out. After about 15 seconds, everybody on stage had figured out that something had gone quite wrong. And so we're waiting, and the kids are coming out, and we're still waiting, and the kids aren't coming out. Organ player is still holding that note like his life depends on it. Maestro looks like he is about to explode into 1,000 pieces down in the pit. And everybody in the choir, myself included, is just frozen on the stage like, well shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, stay frozen here, nobody make this obvious, nobody laugh, nobody laugh, nobody laugh. And what basically everybody thought was gonna happen was that Maestro was gonna cue the choir to just sing that section on their own. Because in that section, the choir sang with the children's choir. Like, we covered all the parts. And we're just waiting, hoping we're gonna get a cue to do something. I think that organ note that was held to kind of mask the air of awkward was held for about a solid minute and a half. It was the longest dramatic pause ever. And when the kids finally came on and started the movement, you could just feel the collective sigh of everybody on stage. Other than that, we had 2 pretty good performances, but that was just super, super awkward. That's the end of the video, and I'll see you all next Friday.